forget
They
the
made
90s
Frolic
cult
Body, but
classic
it's
Starship
just called a
Troopers?
strap.
Even
They're just like
28 years later, it's still got a special place in our hearts. This film didn't just hit theaters, it hit us with an unforgettable dose of space battles, alien bugs, and larger-than-life characters that we're still discussing today. Before moving on, do us a quick favor. Hit that subscribe button and tap the bell to stay locked in for our deep dives into all things classic sci-fi. First up, let's talk about Casper Van Dien, who totally rocked the role of Johnny Rico. Believe it or not, he was already 28 when he signed up for this legendary flick. With that slick blonde hair and those piercing blue eyes, Casper was the perfect pick for Rico. He was already killing it on TV before Starship Troopers, but let's be real, this movie took his career to a whole new level. After blowing everyone's minds in Starship Troopers, he went on to star in Tarzan, The Lost City, and even teamed up with Tim Burton for Sleepy Hollow back-to-back in 1998 and 1999. In 2013, he took on the Mortal Kombat YouTube series because, honestly, with that fierce personality, it's like he was born to play those intense action roles. Now, at 55, Casper's still got that same killer vibe. Barely anything's changed, except the years. And just in case you missed it, he also tied the knot with actress Jennifer Wenger. Way to go, Casper! Next up, we've got the unforgettable Dinah Meyer as Dizzy Flores. With that radiant smile and magnetic personality, she totally captivated the audience. She pretty much stole every scene and won over fans in no time. Hard to believe she was just 28 when she brought Dizzy to life. Dina was already killing it in the 90s with roles in tons of popular shows. She showed off her talent in classics like Beverly Hills, 90210, and even popped up on Friends. Her career kept climbing, and she nailed the role of Barbara Gordon Batgirl in the cult favorite Birds of Prey. And here's a fun fact. She teamed up with Casper Van Dien again years later in All-American, bringing them back together like old times on Beverly Hills. 90210, before Starship Troopers even happened. Now, at 55, Dina hasn't lost an ounce of that charm. She's still got the same vibe and star power, and we're here for it. All we gotta say is, keep shining, Dina. Keep slaying.
Recruit Flores reporting for duty, sir. Sir, I heard it was the best, sir.
Up next is our beloved Denise Richards. She played the fierce lieutenant, Carmen Ibanez, and let's be honest, her beauty was practically hypnotic. At just 26, Denise was already turning heads as a fashion model, but Starship Troopers was her big break. After this, she scored a role alongside Kirsten Dunst in the cult classic Drop Dead Gorgeous in 1999, and even got named one of Maxim's 50 Sexiest Women. Not to mention her role as the unforgettable Bond girl, Dr. Christmas Jones in The World Is Not Enough. She kept the momentum going with her own reality show, Denise Richards. It's Complicated, from 2008 to 2009, and later wowed fans with her extended role as Shauna on The Bold and the Beautiful from 2019 to 2022. Now, at 53, Denise is still killing it in the spotlight, looking as glamorous as ever. Here's to even more success, Denise. You've got this.
I love you, Johnny.
Ace, help me!
Who could ever forget Jake Busey as the snarky, badass Ace Levy? That quick-witted soldier with the blonde hair and jaw-dropping charm brought so much energy to Starship Troopers. He was just 26, but his presence was huge. And while Ace Levy was iconic, 1997 was also the year he nailed it in Contact. Jake stayed super busy too. He's been in tons of hit shows and movies, including his memorable role as Professor Aiden's sex machine Tanner in the cult series From Dusk Till Dawn, from 2014 to 2016. Now at 53, Jake still got that same wild charisma and hasn't slowed down a bit. He rocked as Acid Man on Ray Donovan, popped up in Hulu's Freakish, and took on The Predator in 2018. Fans still love him, and with that energy, he's got more epic projects coming his way. Keep it up, Jake. You're on fire.
They made Farley call headquarters.
The distress call was a trap.
They're just like...
Next up, we've got Neil Patrick Harris, who brought some serious flair to the role of Carl Jenkins. He was only 24 when he joined Starship Troopers, but look where he is now. Neil's become an absolute powerhouse in Hollywood, with legendary roles like Barney on How I Met Your Mother and hosting gigs for the Emmys, Tonys, and Oscars. His charisma and killer style even earned him a spot on Time's 100 Most Influential People list in 2010. In recent years, he's kept the hits coming with roles in The Matrix Resurrections in 2021 and The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent in 2022. Neil married actor and chef David Burtka in 2014, and together they're raising two awesome kids. At 55, he's still rocking that classic charm, and it's clear he's got even more greatness ahead. Here's to Neil. Keep shining, man. Let's talk about the legendary Michael Ironside, who absolutely nailed it as the rugged Lieutenant Gene Rashak in Starship Troopers. He was 37 when he stepped into the role, bringing a mix of grit and surprising tenderness that made his performance unforgettable. Michael's been a force in the industry since the 80s as an actor, singer, playwright, and dancer, getting a rep early on for playing some of the best villains and tough-as-nails heroes. Can you believe he started acting at just 16? Now, at 74, he's still got that unmistakable charisma and intensity that fans can't get enough of. His TV credits are insane. He's shown up in Walker, Texas Ranger, Smallville, Community, Ransom, This Is Us, The Dropout, and Barry. Plus, he's been lending his epic voice to Darkseid on Harley Quinn since 2022. Big shout out to Michael for keeping it real after all these years. Keep crushing it, Michael.
Don't you understand? We're all gonna die! Second squad, follow me!
Control yourself, General.
Furthermore, Clancy, a legend, thanks to his role as the Kurgan in Highlander in 1986. When he joined the sci-fi epic Starship Troopers, he was 38, bringing that trademark wavy hair and deep, powerful voice. As Sergeant Zim, he totally stole the show with his bold look and intense acting chops. A true powerhouse. Now at 65, Clancy's still going strong. He's not only known for his on-screen roles, but also for his killer voice work, like the unforgettable Mr. Krabs on SpongeBob SquarePants. He's got a bunch of exciting projects lined up, including The Penguin, the upcoming SpongeBob movie, and TV series like Good Cop, Bad Cop, where he plays Big Hank Hickman. Plus, he's set to appear in Solar Opposites and Amazon's The Boys, Gen V. Clancy's not slowing down, and with that kind of talent, he's got plenty more hits ahead. Keep crushing it, Clancy. You rock. Seth Gilliam brought some serious intensity to the role of Sugar Watkins, the brave soldier of the United Citizens Federation, and his unforgettable performance made Watkins' last stand one for the books. He was 29 when he took on the role, and he nailed it. Since Starship Troopers, Seth's built a solid career, and fans still remember his epic performance. Now 56, he's got a bunch of cool projects lined up. He'll be back as Gabriel Stokes in The Walking Dead, The Ones Who Live in 2024, and he's taking on roles in The Lady of the Lake and Teen Wolf, the movie, where he plays Dr. Alan Deaton. Plus, Seth is starring in The Sex Writer. With all these projects, Seth's proving he's still got it. Keep going strong, Seth. You're on fire.
Trying to kill some bugs, sir! Get out of here!
Who could forget Johnny Rico's biggest rival, Xander Barkalow, the guy who had his eye on Carmen Ibanez and wasn't shy about it? Played by Patrick Muldoon, Xander was 29, full of charisma, and definitely knew how to grab attention. He won over a lot of fans with that charm. Now, at 56, Patrick's still keeping busy and holding on to that star power. He's got some exciting projects lined up, including Dirty Hands, an action flick with Kevin Interdonato and Michael Beach, and Riff Raff, a film directed by Dito Montiel that he's producing himself. Patrick's definitely keeping the momentum going. Keep it up, man.
One day, someone like me is gonna kill you.
This is the star cast of Starship Troopers. Let us know one is your favorite most, and who do you want to see for next 100 years? If you love this throwback and want more deep dives into classic sci-fi, hit that like button and drop a comment with your favorite Starship Troopers.